Mega64 live in Los Angeles. We're live here too, but in Los Angeles this Tuesday, October 7th at the Terragram Ballroom, the Halloween spectacular, spooktacular, if you will, happening Tuesday, October 7th.
Scare-tacular.
Scare-tacular.
Yeah,
And
spectacular is something else.
Okay, it's going to be scare-taculous. And I'm telling you, get your tickets now. It's selling out. Get your tickets or VIP and hang with us before the show. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. Go to mega64.com/tour. Get your tickets there. You can also get tickets to our November and December shows at the same venue because we're doing 3 holidays, baby. And you're not going to want to miss one of them.
Yes.
See you live Tuesday.
Just want to make sure we're getting the name of the Halloween show correct.
Yes.
It's Scare-tacular.
Interactive Scare-tacular Festival.
Scare Tactic for a festival. Thank you. Mega64.com/tour for all the info and ticket links.
And we'll see you there. And we'll see you at the Thursday one, the November one.
Yeah, that one.
That one's on a Thursday. And we'll see you for the December one, too. I hope to see you for all
better
three.
go to
That's
all
on
three.
a Sunday.
They're all going to be different. They're all going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be ringing in the holidays. Seasonal menu. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, so am I.
In fact, we're going to, keep today's episode nice and tight and concise because we got to start rehearsing today.
We got to start at some point.
We got to start at some point. No, we've been rehearsing, but we have another rehearsal today because the show is just a few days away.
So close.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then we perform on Tuesday.
Dang.
And I ain't coming in on no weekend.
I didn't work on no weekend.
I'll be here.
I got DVDs
All right,
in
well,
here.
if you're here,
Okay.
yeah, maybe
Okay,
we'll squeeze a rehearsal in.
I got the snowball rolling. We'll get another rehearsal in there.
But more importantly, the people are tuning in today because they know that we are scared. We have a lot of residual fear from something that happened to us. We were all involved in it. And frankly, I don't think we have all recovered from what happened. Because it was recent as, oh my God, it hasn't even been 12 hours
Oh my God.
since this happened.
Yeah.
But we went to, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to speak from the heart here.
Yeah.
We went to the scariest haunt I've ever attended.
Wow.
As an adult. I go to these haunts. I call them haunted houses. But then people are like, it's not a haunted house. There's no ghosts there.
And it's not a house, but what are we doing?
I think they call them houses.
I don't know,
They
do.
I think that's what they.
We were in the
term
Bloom
it.
house.
Yeah,
So they
call them
they
houses.
don't know.
People are like, a haunted house is like, oh, where a real ghost is. And I'm like, ghosts aren't fucking real.
Yeah,
you
that
dipshit.
duh.
What you're describing is a fantasy.
Doi.
A haunted house. I mean, I love ghost stories, and I wish they were real, but that's a discussion for a different episode.
Yeah.
We went to Halloween Haunt. Universal Studios. I've always heard they make the best one ever. You've been there before. I've never been there before.
I've never been there before.
Garrett, have you? Garrett, you went earlier this year, actually.
I did. I went about a month ago.
But now
when it first opened.
We've all experienced it last night together as friends.
Yeah.
As a group of boys and bros. And Meg was there too.
Of course. Our best
And-
bro.
Sure.
And our bro Meg.
We let her follow us there.
bro,
Yeah.
Meg was there.
Okay.
And I had a great time. I had such a wonderful time hanging out with you guys. We had so much fun.
Yes. Had a great
dude.
time.
And like I said, I've gone to all the ones in San Diego, and we've gone to ones all over the country, actually. I went to the one in Philadelphia, which is an old prison.
Oh,
wow.
dang.
The one we did last night was the scariest one I've been to as an adult.
Wow.
It was like,
Interesting.
and in fact, the more I thought about it, there were 2 of them there that I felt were really top tier for different reasons. But one of them, I think we all had the same experience, which is like, if this doesn't end soon, I'm gonna like lay down here and just stop living.
Yeah.
Sick of being screamed at.
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Well, there's
if I don't get out of here.
There's a couple I could think of that would fit that in different ways. Ones that were you're scaring me so rapid fire, I'm about to punch through the wall to leave. And then another where it was like, I think I'm gonna throw up if I stay in here. So there's a couple different takes on that.
Oh yeah, and there was one that was like, This smells so legitimately bad and stinky in here. If
And-
I don't get out of here, I'm gonna puke. I think we walked out of that one, and we'll talk about, maybe we'll save that one for the end of the story. But Meg
Sure.
was saying like, yeah, I almost barfed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sean, you weren't there for that. You left
Oh,
before we went in there.
Dang, because I was there for most of them, and then like
Yeah.
The
I
last
didn't know
one
you
we
guys were
did.
doing it anymore, but it was like getting late.
You guys at home, you'll never guess which was the stinkiest haunted house at Universal Horror
Yeah.
Nights, but we're gonna tell you.
dang.
Yep.
We
We're
should
gonna
say
tell you.
Hollywood as well, because they do this in Florida too, right?
They
Hollywood
do.
Horror Nights.
Yeah, we went to the Hollywood one.
It
Yes.
smelled so fucking bad in there. The haunted houses we did, and you can guess, place your bets now, which was the stinkiest one.
Yeah.
There was the Fallout haunted house that was all themed after the show and video game Fallout.
Yeah.
Monstruos Tres, which was a Latin America themed
Yeah.
It was witches, right?
cultural. Well, it ended up
Wow,
all
yeah.
being La Llorona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did what was the third? Well, we went to the Purge action stunt show, which was awesome.
That
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we went to the Terrifier house,
Yeah. Yeah.
the Poltergeist house.
Yes.
Then we did the backlot tour, which was actually just kind of like a Bloomhouse
It
mix
was-
and match of haunted houses.
Yeah, it was like an
Yes.
extended outdoor
Which I wasn't
haunt.
sure. I didn't realize that was what it was going to be.
Which
Yeah, me
was
neither.
arguably like not the scariest, but maybe the most like for a film nerd, like, ooh, I'm so
Oh.
happy to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
But we can
losing
talk
it.
about that.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
We'll go in depth on why we said that.
And then we went to the Jason universe. I love Friday the 13th, as you know. I was super excited to see that. Five Nights at Freddy's. Super excited to see that as well. And then we did the Bray Wyatt 6 family, the WWE themed haunted house.
They had
Oh,
a
yeah.
house this year.
And then Rocco and Kevin went to Slash from Guns N' Roses, made a
Yes.
haunted house about birds.
There was one house left, and it was that one. Scarecrow, the Scarecrow Farm or something with music by Slash. He scored a haunted house, and everyone went, I'm good. Oh, that's back there? Yeah, I'm ready to go home. Me and Kevin endured to the last drip.
By the way, yeah, you're walking through the park and there's all these like stupid they're crows. They're like monstrous crows on stilts, and they have like animatronic crow baby birds coming out of eggs. Like,
Yeah, it's a weird theme.
and it's like, what's with all the stupid fucking birds here? Oh, yeah. This was all planned by Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah,
Curated.
he kind of envisioned
The
it.
spooky guitar riff you're hearing, that's Slash playing. And I'm like,
Who's a Slash fan
what the
anymore?
what's wrong with Slash, dude? Does he have like I didn't go in the Slash haunted house, but I was hoping at one point he would take his top hat off and he has like an exposed bird
That
coming
would
out of
be
his
cool.
brain.
Yeah.
Because he's very bird brained, I'm finding. He's got birds on the brain.
I just don't think like all those IPs you mentioned, like Terrifier. Did we mention Five Nights at Freddy's as well?
Yeah.
Like that's
all of
going to bring people into the park to go see these. They'll pay money
Well,
to go.
and that's what I was.
But this Slash thing is
Nobody
who's-
cares.
Who is a Slash
That's
fan?
for like
You're 10
Generation
years too
X
late.
moms in their 50s. Like,
But like,
ooh, God, I used to plug off to Slash every night.
But
He's
even-
so sexy. I want to go to his haunted house.
yeah, but it's like he's not in the haunted house. It's birds.
Ooh, you know, I want to get pecked by his bird.
There was a guy on stilts, looked like him, had a top hat.
Yes, there was a skeleton man dressed like Slash.
It's grandmas. Somebody in the chat. Yes, it's for grandmas.
But I will
For
will
horny
say,
grandmas.
all in a little bit of defense, I will say there are certain things that are just popular among. There's popular properties, obviously like Terrifier and Five Nights at Freddy's, but then there are popular things among just the like haunted house going community. You know what I mean? Like at an event like this at
Werewolves.
whatever, sure.
Vampires.
But
yeah,
Slash is known for like really being into this shit.
Okay.
So I think
he's
like
in the community of horror fans.
yes, and I think the
Halloween
people who
heads.
go to this every year, it's like, literally, because I think I've seen people on social media who go to this every year, or they get the pass where they can go like multiple times,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, what's Slash gonna do this year? Like, is he doing something cool?"
So
Like,
he's done
I
stuff
think that's
previous
what it
years?
is.
Could they
He's
not
done this
get Rob
before, yeah.
Zombie? Is he not available?
Hey, when the night was wrapping up there, you guys weren't there, but me and Kevin did get to enjoy. They blasted Dragula
Oh, nice.
as it was like closing.
Oh, did you
So-
get to
we
see?
didn't get to enjoy
Because they
that.
also have on their kind of main street, they have
Yeah.
like a lot of scare actors walking around.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you
all
can't-
kind of clown and carnival themed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys get at the very end of the night like the festival of chainsaws down Main Street?
Yeah.
we did get to see that.
That's
we were
cool.
getting one last little treat before we left.
They like chase you out of the park at 2
Yeah,
a.m.
they're like,
Yes.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
there were so many. I thought we were under attack, and yeah, it was deafening.
Place your bets. Which was the scariest haunted house? Which was the stinkiest haunted house? And we will answer your questions after the theme song.
Hey,
So, let's go through the night chronologically as we experienced it. And,
Okay.
we won't make this the whole show, but, we got a few minutes here. We'll talk about it. It started with Fallout. The Fallout Haunted House was the
Yes.
first one we went to. And I love Fallout, the video game, and never watched the show, actually. Heard good things about
no,
it.
me too.
Heard
I
great
like the
things
show.
about it,
I really
actually.
wanted.
Johnny Pemberton, great comedic actor, shows up. I was a fan of the show.
I didn't think,
Also, characters from Lost too.
I didn't
Yeah,
expect it to
actors.
be that scary. I was like, there were kids in front of
Yes.
us in line that were like, this is our first haunted house
Yeah,
ever, and I'm so
so-
scared, man.
I-
Like, what's it gonna be like? And I told
felt-
them, I was like, it's a video game.
Yeah, I felt bad. Well, I didn't feel bad, but like I saw the kid and I went into like dad mode. I'm like, hey, dude, they can't touch you. Like everything's gonna be fine.
I
It's
saw
gonna
you
be
talking
loud.
to that
It's
group.
gonna be flashing lights, but they're not allowed to touch you. Just go through it and try to think of it like a roller coaster, like it's fun. He's like, okay. And
Was
so-
he really scared? Because I
Yeah,
thought
he
they were
was-
just fucking with us.
No. The
No,
kid in the
they
yellow
were-
was
and
legit.
he was like, I think it was his
Aw.
first haunted house ever, and he was
Because
scared.
we got in that line, and then our group kind of got split up by this other group of young kids, and we were like, "Go ahead, you can go in front of us." They were like, "No," and I was
Yeah,
like,
they were like,
"Oh,
very
no, go
honest.
ahead. We're going to."
But I went in there and I told the haunted people in there, I was like, hey, you could touch these kids here.
yeah, fuck these kids.
It's cool.
Well,
I'm their
I
guardian.
think
You could hurt them.
I think it's always good when you flag down an employee anywhere and say, you can touch these
you
kids.
can touch
It's
these
fine.
kids here.
These
Yeah.
ones are okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else hands off, but these boys.
It was funny because the kid in the yellow who was the most scared, I don't know how he did. He was in front of me, but he was definitely scared. But his other friend, who was like the brave one, fell to the ground at one point, like hiding. Like he was like so
No.
scared. Yeah, they were
I-
fucking.
yeah,
wild.
yes.
Before we even went into Fallout, we were walking through like the clown alley, whatever.
Yes.
They have like flames and clowns with hatchets and hammers, and they're just jumping out, scaring you. And I saw a girl start screaming and crying because of the clowns. And I told
Yeah.
Rocco, I was like, we got a crying girl already.
Off to
It's
a great
like,
start.
You walked in because you walk in the gate and the clown with the chainsaw is 15 yards away. Like you got that far before you started crying.
Yeah.
She was legit crying, and yeah, it was like they opened this thing 30 seconds ago. I think you're gonna have a long night.
Yeah.
Or the shortest night of your life because
Yeah.
you're about to leave and go home.
No, you got to stick it. It's an expensive ticket. You got to ride that wave to the
Yeah.
very end. So
Yeah.
Fallout, I thought honestly wasn't that scary, but a great introduction to the park because so impressive.
Excellent.
They had a giant radioactive grizzly bear in there.
That was
I
crazy.
think-
yeah,
I think it was the
impressive.
size of a fucking bus.
That was,
it was
cool.
Yeah, fully puppeted, coming out of a wall at you, and I mean that was a very impressive, like you said,
They had
introduction.
the power
Yeah.
armor suit,
Yeah.
know, and a bunch of like feral radioactive zombies in
Yeah.
there.
I thought the coolest scene was, and it's from the show. I don't know if it's emulating something from the game, but you go into like a grocery store and there's something on the PA where it's like, yeah, come on in. The intercom lets us
Yeah.
in. And then inside this grocery store, there were all those like ghouls, the guys without noses.
Yeah,
Like in the freezer door
Yes.
section, and they were opening the freezers and coming out, and it's like, oh fuck, I'm in a big room and there's like 6 things all coming out
Yeah.
at once. That was a cool setting.
By the way, I see people in the chat asking, did we film this? Of course we filmed
Oh, you know
this.
it, baby.
100%.
Of course, we filmed all of this.
you think we're
guys.
going to have fun and not make content out of it, guys? What are you new?
We don't waste fun.
yeah, we don't
bottle
waste
it up.
fun.
We bottle it up for you and we ship it on over.
Bottle it up and distill it.
And that's kind of like editing, distilling.
Yeah, there you go. I will say though, with the Fallout thing, I hope I'm not getting too ahead of myself here, but a privilege that I did get later was again, Kevin and I stayed after
Yeah.
just a little bit after you guys. We did close it out,
That's
but you guys
crazy.
were there pretty late. So
Yeah, we
anyway, we stayed after and we were leaving, And it was literally 1:59 a.m. And the people in front of the Fallout thing were like, guys, there's no way you could just go in if you want. We were like, fuck it, one more. So we did at 2 a.m. went in there, and good and bad news, Kevin and I were the only ones in it, which I thought, oh, this is neat. And then it was like, oh no, this whole building is coming for us. So yeah, doing that grocery store part, it was like, Jesus, oh my God, Jesus, oh my God. Like it was like there's just 100 people everywhere stalking us. It was like, okay.
They're getting their last.
That was legit pretty scary.
I did wonder if those actors get tired by the end of the night.
They have to.
Right?
Because sometimes, we were in a couple and it was like the queue in front of us was taking a while. And so like you were kind of walking slower than average. And you would just see them like their queue to pop out was like every
10 seconds?
Or less. Like maybe 5. And it's just like, ah!
Yeah.
Ah! It's like, that's exhausting.
Or some of them would have 2 areas they'd have to be going back and forth through. So they'd pop out here. Then they'd run to the other side of the wall to catch you a second time.
Yeah. That happened a lot.
And I personally felt like there was a peak to the night. And towards the end, I was getting less scared. I don't know if I was tired or they were tired or just a mix of both.
Yeah. I think there was one that I walked through and I felt rude because I was just walking through and I had no emotion anymore. And just like walk through and it was like, get me out of this thing.
That's interesting you say that because like, okay, you guys know I'm pretty desensitized. I've shown you guys the horror movies I like. I think you feel less of me after that.
A lot of times I hear you screaming and I feel like you're patronizing.
That's why I wanted to bring it up because you said you feel like you're being rude to them. So really going into these things, I'm so jazzed to like look at all the stuff and see the makeup and the effects that they're doing. But I have to put on a fake, ooh.
Yeah, sometimes I give them a courtesy scream.
Every once in a while, a jump scare really gets me.
Yeah.
There was
you got a
half dozen last night for sure. But for the most part, I'm like so fake about.
Yeah, I hear Garrett, and I thought to myself, he's faking this.
I definitely do courtesy screams, but Johnny got me on tape.
Getting
Probably
fucked up?
screaming legitimately louder than I've ever screamed as an adult.
Wow.
Really?
When we went into that second fucking haunted house, that fucking shit got me multiple times. Yeah, and towards the end of that house, I was like, my heart rate is like elevated. I need to get out of here.
Well, I'm sorry, which one? Which house?
That was
Monstros.
It was the La Llorona.
Yeah, she was one of 3 different demonesses.
Were they different?
Yeah, there was a horse-headed girl, and then there was one with like chupacabra fucking
I thought it was
teeth.
all the same, like different iterations of the same woman.
That too. I thought it was different.
That was a lot happening.
Woman too,
But maybe you're right.
I think that's why it's Monstro 3, and then outside there's like portraits of all the 3.
Because
they
Garrett-
did have like weird tarot cards outside.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I did see like La Reina de Corpus or whatever.
I think it's because they've done it 3 years and it's different.
Oh, it's all 3 now.
Because I went to this the only other time I've ever gone to horror nights. It was 2 years ago, and it was a different.
Oh, interesting.
Being,
but it was still called Monstros?
Yes.
Oh.
It's all about Latin America mythology,
Is that hands down like all of our favorite one of the night?
I mean, I think
I
I would
100% that's
it
mine.
was.
I think I would pick that.
Yeah, on scariness level.
Yeah.
And if you're just going to be entertained through scares, that was incredible.
And it's an original IP of theirs. It's not the Terrifier.
Not based
one,
on a movie.
Yeah.
It was just we found a scary myth and we're gonna make it
so
as
cool.
terrifying as possible.
That was my favorite one.
They tell you the story of La Llorona, who is this woman who drowned her kids and then kills herself and is now this. A lot of people, I feel like, say, "Oh, this is the scariest ghost story ever."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a whole episode on Mega Strange about it, which is interesting because it goes back hundreds of years. This story.
Oh.
And we cover the whole history of it on an old episode.
Interesting.
cool.
So maybe it is like 3 different versions throughout history of the same myth.
Yeah, because the story evolves over time and people debate who it was like originally based off of and where it came from. But that haunted house was so cool because it starts with just like actors and actresses just being the ghost. But as you go on, I mean, the third half of that is like giant animatronic puppets. They had this thing like its face was coming into a house and it was like eating children in their bed, and they had
Resident
actors
Evil
in the
9
bed
shit.
who were like screaming as they're being eaten.
Yeah.
And you go, and then it ends with just like dark rooms and these giant animatronic. I mean, this thing is fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's like, this is me. Okay, close up on this.
This is
What?
this is me.
Where's the close up? Okay, never mind.
This is him.
This is me. And then this is, and then Rocco is the Yaya Rhoda puppet face.
Yeah, eater.
Puppet.
Ah.
It was that
He
was
that
the
big.
scale.
Yeah.
That's the scale of the haunted
Coming
house.
through the
Attack on
fucking
Titan
ceiling,
scale.
dude.
But not
Yeah.
only that. Here's the thing. Like I recently did the Not Scary Farm or whatever, and like a lot of them, the big finale will be a big puppet. Or a big
animatronic. Yeah.
some big creature, and it's just there, and then you move on, and it's like, ooh, that's disgusting, and you move on. This thing that you're talking about, Derek, it was there, and I was like, damn, that's impressive. This fucking thing would like leap out. It's like, oh my God, it's great. I mean,
Yeah.
they were puppeting it where it would actually move forward and try to grab it. It was like, oh, I can't fucking be in here. I got to get out.
Yeah.
That terrified me. That got me.
And it was a narrow little hallway where they would hit you with these big puppet reaching out effects.
Yeah.
So you were up against a wall. You couldn't get out. And
Yeah.
there's people stopping you from going forward.
And then the end of it
Yeah.
was just a series of pitch black rooms.
Yeah.
And that fucking bitch just kept popping out
Just
of every fucking
every
corner.
Rapid fire.
Strobe light.
Ba-doom.
There, horse
Ba-doom.
face.
Ba-doom.
There, spooky long fingers. There, puppet. And I'm like, get me out of here.
Yeah, it was like, this has to end soon.
It was
Come on.
like a rapid fire for the last like 6 rooms.
Yeah.
Well,
Crazy.
Also, I thought like at one point, like the guy who's a narrator was kind of the beginning, and then like we got to him again. I'm like, oh, he's wrapping it up. This is the end. No, we had another like 5 minutes of that shit.
Yeah.
It was like I
Fuck,
thought we
senor.
were done.
And that's the guy who actually, that guy is the one who scared me where I screamed because
Oh, he
really?
popped out at
you
you.
walk into this room and they have it's like a bunch of graveyard and they were like projecting kids' ghosts behind the tombstones. But then the whole room shifts lighting and all those kids disappear and that guy's standing like right next to you. And I
Yeah.
fucking screamed my ass off.
So it was that room. I
And
didn't
then
know that.
I told Johnny, I was like, I don't know if you got that on tape, but that's legitimately the loudest I've ever screamed, like unironically, in years.
Well, I just want to say I don't think we actually recorded this one, but we'll talk in a minute about the hardest I've ever seen Garrett got.
Oh, I got God in the Bray Wyatt family.
Yes.
You did?
The 6.
Yes. I don't know.
That
The
we'll
dude
talk
on
about that at the
stilts.
end. Well, we can
Yes.
circle around to the Bray Wyatt. That was
Sure.
the last house we went through.
Yeah.
Sean, you left at
Yeah,
that
I
point.
left at this point. Yeah.
I walked into that room and towards the end of the night, I feel like my timing was off. And I was constantly walking into rooms where the horror people were like resetting from the
Yeah.
people in front of us.
That
So I
can
kind of
happen.
saw that stilt guy like walking back in there. And so I just turned around at the end of the room and I watched as you walked in and I knew what was about to happen. This
Yeah.
fucking 10-foot dude,
Yeah.
like the Fiend, came out.
Yeah. None
That-
of the other houses were big enough to allow someone on stilts, but this one had a giant ceiling in it.
Yes.
And it was the only time they employed the
Now,
stilt
what was the
actor
experience like
indoors.
from your point of view?
Just when, normally they La Llorona would like pop out and she's like,
Yeah. Eye level.
she's shorter than me actually, because I'm 6'2", right?
Yeah.
But this dude, when he ran into the room and then the lights kind of would shift and I would see he was literally over me. So that just fucking got me like I'd never been got before
Yeah.
in a haunted house.
I mean, he got me too. I'm not trying to be excluded from this.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
both.
But Garrett doesn't get got.
no.
The timing for you, Derek, that didn't work out, unfortunately worked out extremely well for us because he got us both.
So bad. Yeah, I was with
But
you
I
in
was
that one.
more shocked, less by him and more by you. You, I think, skidded across the room. I mean, it was just, and you weren't even. I don't even remember you making a sound. It was actually the lack of sound.
It was fight or flight.
It
really?
It was. I mean, it was just
Dude.
gone.
The Fiend.
They
man.
got you.
He-
Wow.
Yeah. There's no wrestling in that one, but we'll get to it.
No wrestling, but I think, now would be the time to say that was the haunted house that smelled like the inside of an asshole.
Yeah. I think you put it best as like, hey, they made it smell like a locker room.
It
in
smelled
here.
like
Yeah,
a locker room.
a wrestling
We went
backstage.
in there about 1 a.m. and I think they had just been sweating so profusely in this haunted house, confined space.
Yeah.
And at first I walk in there and be like, it smells a little strange in here because we went to the Five Nights at Freddy's one. It's a haunted pizza place. They made it smell like
It
pizza.
smelled like
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, ooh, maybe they're making it smell like something. And then I was just like, this just smells like sweat. This just smells like a really stinky, like high school gym after PE class on a hot day. And then you're locked in there and it's getting warmer and you're like, yeah, it's hot in here. That's definitely just ass sweat that you're smelling.
Unwashed nuts.
Well, and you think about what the actors were all wearing.
They're all wearing like fucking leather,
Plastic.
pleather, face wrap masks and heavy like jackets.
Coats, big pea coats, and then like leather face smock, kind of
like
butcher aprons that are all plastic. It's all nothing breathes.
Yeah. It was so stinky in there.
And there were a lot of big dudes. He's just in there 12-hour shift, just filling it up with the ass
Yeah,
smell.
so I couldn't wait to get out of there.
No, it was so bad.
Not because it was scary, it just smelled so bad. And then we all walked out of there and just had a big discussion of like, yo, that stank like ass. And that's where Meg was like, it was in the back of my throat. I think I'm gonna almost barf.
Well, that was another thing too, is not only did it smell bad, but like they were using some kind of mist or something in the opening room.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this happened to you guys. When I would breathe in, it was like bitterant. It was like
Ew.
it was like you're licking a fucking Switch cartridge.
One of the rooms, it wasn't the Bray Wyatt one, but one of the rooms I hit up fog machine like too close to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it kind of choked me like the one time I tried a vape, it was like the air is thick. Oh, I just like sucked in fog juice, I think. Yeah, but it was bitter.
Yeah. That's very weird. I don't know what was going on. It was like I almost felt like yelling, I wish I had a father. But it didn't work.
I was walking on sunshine.
little deep cut for you.
And then
Percenter.
Johnny did point this out. You're going through this haunted house. It's like a fucked up, Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a swamp.
Yeah.
And it's all like vaguely WWE themed. Like Bray Wyatt's gimmick was he was like a cult leader, and you're like in the Louisiana Bayou cult house.
Yeah, it's
fucking.
Resident Evil 7 style.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's like a Louisiana swamp house.
They got like Alexa Bliss cosplayers in there on a swing, and
You know what I did like though? They had Brody Lee's like goat mask in the family room, and when you first came in, it was like, oh, that's a cool little tribute.
well, as you're walking out, there's like a sign on the wall that says "For Bray."
for Bray,
And it's like, what?
he loved haunted houses, I guess.
I guess, yeah. He passed away.
Oh.
When we were doing the DBZ video, I think that happened. That's when the news broke.
His brother has kind of taken up the mantle over at WWE, right, with the whole Wyatt family storyline.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know this was like a memorial thing. I wouldn't be screaming. I'd be,
Crying.
paying my respects.
It was interesting though, because you get one last jump scare while we're walking out, and there's this lit poster for Bray and a picture of Bray Wyatt. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. A fucking scare actor in the Captain Howdy shit is like behind you.
Like, that was for Bray.
So I'm looking at the thing and we're all going like, oh, for Bray. That's
rest
good.
in
Oh,
peace.
fuck. And he was like right there.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a funny ending. Derek, you I'm sure we'll talk about it later about you were at LA Comic-Con.
Yeah.
There was a panel at LA Comic-Con about Universal, like by Universal Parks, where they talked about Epic Universe in Florida, and they talked about Halloween Horror Nights here. And someone did a live stream of it, and I must have caught maybe 10 minutes of it. I was like, oh, they're doing a panel there. And I watched 10 minutes of it, and it was 10 minutes of them talking about this Bray Wyatt
Really?
house. And the only 10 minutes I saw, the not Imagineer, but the guy who did, whatever, designed
Scareneer.
it. Scareneer was like, Bray Wyatt always wanted to have a house like this. He gave us a bunch of concepts. We're using a lot of the stuff that he gave us.
Oh, that's cool.
So we did all that, and then he's like, and you'll notice at the end we put a thing on the wall for Bray. Like
they
this
call
is a
attention
tribute
to
to him. We made it, whatever. So anyway, so I was actually expecting that when that came up.
Oh, okay.
It was like that was the one thing out of the whole night. That was the only thing I had heard about ahead of time. Was
It's sad because, undoubtedly, that is the least popular haunted house.
Yeah.
The wait times are like 70 to 120 minutes, and then the Bray Wyatt sick house is like 10 minutes.
Yeah. But it's weird too, because it was kind of in the most off the beaten path area.
Some of these
Very
are
weird.
really hard to get to.
Yeah.
Like the Poltergeist and Terrifier one was like, where the fuck are we going?
You're hiking to another town.
You're walking at least 15, 20
It's funny
minutes.
because we were right next to the Margaritaville. And it's like, oh shit, I'm by my fucking car. Like I'm by
I'm all the way back here.
It's cool.
Oh,
to
yeah. As
see.
you're walking, you could see City Walk because you're so deep
Yeah.
into Universal Studios. You're like, oh, Margaritaville, it's just across the parking lot.
Yeah.
When
You can see a lot of cool like backlot stuff just by going to the different
That's true.
haunts.
when me and Kevin were wrapping the day up, it was like, oh, it's closing. We can just go. We've done everything. We can go, right? The entire, you know how many escalators there are in that park.
Yeah.
We're on the hour-long escalator ride, and me and Kevin must have gone back and forth 50 times. We're huge Poltergeist fans. I don't love a lot of horror movies or whatever. I don't even consider that one a horror movie. I just love it. And you want to, Poltergeist has no weight. Do you want to go down? Oh, but that fucking hike. No, let's do it. No, no. We went back there.
I cannot believe
we
you
hiked
did that.
all the way back.
That's like a mile walk.
Ran into Mr. Dern from
you saw
the
Dustin?
Dern brothers and went there with him.
Oh, you did with him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
nice.
He was in line
That's
with
dope.
us. So anyway, it ended up being fun, but what a hike that was.
Well,
anyway.
That was my second favorite one. If the La Llorona one wasn't so good, that as far as like an IP that's near to my heart,
Yeah.
I thought that one, and just in general, like I'm not that familiar with Freddy Fazbear stuff, but the Terrifier stuff, it was very close to the films, but the Poltergeist one was spot on.
I mean, you were
to
in the
film.
kitchen.
You were in the kitchen
Yeah.
several times. The chairs are stacked there. The fucking ghosts that show up within the closet are all kind of featured like and puppeted, and it's like that looks like the fucking thing in the movie. That's awesome.
Half of the shit I like about Poltergeist is the 80s aesthetic of their home
And
all
being
that
in
stuff.
that.
And they did all that.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, the kitchen. Oh, there's the counter and the guy
And the chairs are stacked up.
and the guy steals the food through the window and all that's right here, and yeah, they did in terms of just enjoying the IP it's based on. That was like
Stepping into a
God, this
1984 living room
Yeah.
from a track home was just
Totally.
like it transports you as soon as you get in there. It's
And
cool.
and I would argue, I don't know if we're getting ahead of ourselves. Usually we talk about this one. I
Yeah,
can
go
go
ahead.
more in
Yeah,
detail
go
on
ahead.
this. I would say there were mazes that were, I would say, overall much scarier than that one.
Mm-hmm.
But the worst scare for me of the night in terms of, there's things, oh, you startled me so bad. Oh, you go. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's, I don't know if you guys even encounter this. I'm a scaredy cat. A room where it's I need to get out of here. I like it's actually like I know what you're gonna do in here. I need to get the fuck out of this room. And that was Poltergeist. You go through the whole house, and then at the end you go out the back door, and it's all the bodies in coffins that have
yeah.
risen out of the ground.
Yeah.
Legendary scene in that movie was there were a bunch of real skeletons. And they didn't tell the actress. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I felt like her. I was in that back area, and it's all just dead bodies in coffins, and I'm like, they're gonna fucking come out. I need to get to the other end of I just need to get, and sure enough, you're walking through and they're out of the coffin. It was like, fuck, that to me was the worst
that was
stretch.
a cool spot.
And the second time I thought it'll be better. It was no better. It was no better. Anyway, so
I thought the Poltergeist one was cool, but I never found that movie to be very scary.
no,
And the ride
mostly
isn't scary,
agree.
or the room isn't scary.
Yeah,
either,
and the
really.
elements that they have
Which is
to
cool.
use to like fuck with you it's like a clown toy that's come, like the clown dolls come to life.
Yeah.
I'm like,
A couple of things were cool though, where like you were in a bedroom and then like you went through a closet and you went around and you were back in the bedroom, but it was all different. Like they fucked it. Like it was
I was like PT. That's what
it really was like
Yeah.
PT.
Yeah.
And that was like I thought they should do a fucking.
There was a part of that one where I thought Sean's closing his eyes as he walks through here because there was like a light at the end of a hallway.
Oh yeah,
And it was projecting like a spin.
yeah.
There were a lot of strobe lights, and I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm about to fucking seize up in here.
Yeah, there was a lot of strobe lights. I kept thinking too, like, I can't imagine being those actors in that fucking room
Stuck.
with a constant strobing, and it's so
Yeah.
hot.
You got to
How do
hit
you
your
do
cue
that?
every
That is-
10 seconds.
I could never do that job.
Yeah.
That sounds so hard.
Yeah.
I thought the Terrifier one was my second favorite after La Llorona.
Okay.
And
yeah,
that
I loved that one too.
that was so extremely violent that I felt like I almost needed to get out of that room.
Yes.
And it's like, I know this is fake, but this is so extremely violent. Like, this is a little disturbing.
Not only,
Yeah.
not a little disturbing. Not only that, but like there's
That
a
was a
sign
little
outside. It's
disturbing.
like, hey, you're gonna get wet in this one. And
Yeah, everything
we were
squirted you.
soaked afterwards.
Yep.
That didn't bother me.
I got
honestly.
hit.
This is gonna shock you guys. Hated it.
Sean was not reacting. He was not smiling. He was not having fun in the Terrifier house.
No,
Why not?
and I knew that I was being recorded and I was trying to make a show, but I was like, I can't even pretend for the camera. Fuck this.
What?
Yeah, I hated it.
Why?
Terrifier to me is like my least favorite kind of horror movie where it's like, we're just gonna be as fucking gross as possible.
Yeah.
And that's the movie.
With
but it's
body
like,
parts and
Yeah, but it's like
murder.
that's not there's nothing I
there
don't
was
get
there was a
anything out of
poop
this.
room in there. That was
Poop room.
pretty
There,
gross.
there
Smelled
was
musty.
there was a room, a restroom in which he smeared shit everywhere, and it still didn't smell as bad as the WWE house.
You had to leave. It was like, they like the beads that they hang in the doorway to
Yeah.
get through, but it was like hanging like tidy whities full of shit that you had to like sift through. And I was like, this is a little crazy. And I told you guys in that pooper, so it's a restroom that's like filled with poop. And I looked
It
in the
does
sink.
smell bad though.
The sink is like overflowing with fake poop. And I'm looking at that. And the scare actress who's dressed as like Victoria is like Minion opens the window to try to scare me. And I kind of give her I hit him with the Adam Sandler, like, oh, nice try.
Yeah.
And I told you guys this on camera. She kind of just pretended to scoop up poop and throw it at me.
Yeah,
But she didn't really, but she, she was like, and I was like, what do I do
Yeah.
with that? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you pretended to throw shit on me. Oh, no.
I saw Derek just be like, I mean, you didn't actually throw poop. on me.
Yeah. There were a couple of moments in the Terrifier because that were a little awkward. Yeah. There was another scene in there where, and I think I think this was the one scene you did like. They had a girl suspended upside down.
Yeah,
and
they
he,
like
buzzsaws her groin open and like fluid sprays out of the cadaver and like hits
And
you in
it
the
hit
face.
all of us.
Yeah, it was PJ. We
Come
can
on,
call it what it is.
Come on, Garrett.
Did you see that?
Did I see that? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Did you taste it?
What the fuck? No,
Well, hold on. I'm in the middle of a story, but
yeah.
say what you want about it. I just have something that happened to me in that room, but go ahead.
oh,
That was the one that kind of put you off, I think.
the whole, not the, you don't get this. You don't understand. The entire experience put me off.
Okay.
The entire, every time I saw Art the Clown walking around
Oh, just even
in Universal,
Yeah,
I
'cause
went, fuck this.
They
Fuck
had
that. You
Art
like
the
it.
Clown was everywhere at the event, just everywhere.
Oh,
throughout
Garrett
the park,
made a great
by the
joke
way.
because apparently David Howard Thornton came in and taught all those arts how to be art.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This was
I mean, they were
Sean's.
very good.
That's mine?
Was it your joke?
I don't remember. What? what-
Garrett said,
He went to, they took him to, David Howard Thornton took them all to art school.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh, that's awesome.
That sounds
Was
like,
that me?
awesome.
That
that was
wasn't me.
you.
Okay.
wasn't
I'm
me.
so,
Thank you for trying to give that
Can't
to
even
me.
remember
What
that.
a guy.
That's
I
your
was
best
saying.
joke of the night.
What a friend.
hey, just got off the cuff.
Well, anyways, in that room, and I think Sean's playing it up now. I think he kind of liked it a little bit, at least. It was impressive, all the like
The kills.
sets
you know.
and spraying and stuff.
The bleach and the salt and they
But
had,
in the room, he's sawing the vagina and all the liquid's hitting you in the face. And then he stops and he's holding the saw, and I'm just kind of like, what's next? And I say that to him, and Art just looks at me and he just goes,
Oh.
like very aggressively, like, move on. And I was like, all right, this is awkward.
it is in character for art though. Yeah.
So there was one moment where I was like, all right, that was kind of funny in the Terrifier thing.
Oh, which one?
One moment. And during every haunted house, there are these employees who are not the actors, who are just wearing black robes, who just tell you where to go.
Can I tell you,
do
just
get lost.
it took me like 4 fucking haunted houses to realize like, oh, there's not like an overall cult member cloaked theme in all of these. Like those are just employees.
And employees being like trying to hide, but like, hey, go that
Dude,
way.
it was four haunted houses in before I realized like, oh, they're showing you where to go. Cause I would come into the room and there would just be someone in a cloak standing in the corner and I'd be like,
a lot of times they're just yawning.
I don't remember that from Poltergeist. Dude, I saw them on their phones.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, so that's in every haunted house. And there was one where there's a person with a flashlight showing you like on the ground, like don't trip on this, whatever, in a cloak. And then a strobe light happened, and then the person turned off the cloak, and it was Art.
Oh,
like,
he was
fucking with you.
Whoa.
tricking you. Yeah, I
And I
remember.
was-
didn't see
And I was
that.
like, that was cool that you dressed as the employee and like
Yeah.
broke the fourth wall.
Yeah.
But then I said that was a cool one, and then he went like and I was like, fuck this, get out of here. I was trying to be nice to you. Fuck you.
I had my favorite moment of the night. I kind of like saw an Art the Clown scare actor walking just out in the main, outside areas.
Yeah.
And as he walked over to me, we kind of made eye contact. And as he went by, we hit it, boom, at the same time.
Whoa.
And then he just kept going. I was like, oh, fuck, that was kismet.
You get a moment.
Yeah. That was the real David Howard
You guys were
Thornton,
meant to
maybe.
be there. Maybe it was.
Probably.
Probably was really him, guys.
When we were in the shitty room, the bathroom part, I think I was the last one in the group, and you guys kept going, and Art the Clown came out and stopped me, and then
he tried
directed me. You saw that
to the urinal
to
or
the
something.
to the stall.
The stall.
Like, you're next, buddy.
And then I think I just went. I swear. Now I can't prove this. I swear I cracked him up. I just went. Yeah, guy wants me to take a shit. No thanks, leaving or whatever. And I swear I heard. Like or some, I'm like, I think I got it. The clown wants me to take a shit. Yeah. I'm good.
But you started following him a little bit.
Yeah,
and
I
the
started to
employee
go.
started chasing you. The person in the
Yeah,
club was like, no. Come
Yeah,
The wrong way.
yeah. I was like, "Oh, you want me to take a shit? All right." Yeah, that's what it was. I started walking into the stall.
We did film all of this, and we're
Yes.
eventually going to put out a video, so we don't have to. I think we've covered a lot of it so
we've gone
far.
over it.
The only other things I would say is like the Friday the 13th one. I was really looking forward to, and I think I just had really bad timing.
Yeah,
I walked through that and I missed every single scare. It was like
Yeah.
every room I went into, Jason was like walking away to go reset for the person behind me.
Yeah.
That does
All right.
happen sometimes.
And I was a little disappointed with the presentation in there. Five Nights at Freddy was pretty cool. I think if you don't like the game, just like
Yeah.
Oh,
crazy
most
haunted-
impressive one.
animatronic haunted pizza place.
Gotta be the
I
most
thought it was
expensive.
legit impressive. Like I was like, only Universal could have done
mean,
that.
that was
hit
in
a lot
an
of the
actual
famous
soundstage.
locations. A lot of the famous locations from the game. And by that I mean you saw the phone room.
Yeah. It was technically impressive and had to be the most expensive one there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Jim Henson Studios worked on
For
that.
real?
They handled all that. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, Sean, only one fully encased in a soundstage.
Yeah.
And then we did the Backlot Tram Tour where you got to walk through the Bloomhouse productions. And you got to like walk through the Bates Motel.
And that
was
to me
sick.
was like the Blumhouse stuff. I haven't seen any of those movies. I didn't really care about that. But the
Not missing
Bates
much.
Motel,
Yeah.
just to walk
That's
around,
legendary.
legendary.
Hitchcock film there.
God damn! Every time we pass out in the tour, I'm always like, oh, I want to check this out, and I was able to do it.
Finally.
We got a picture with Norman Bates
Yeah.
in front of the Bates Motel. I'm going to pitch something here live. I haven't talked with you guys about that.
Ooh.
It's been a while since we've put a picture up on our Ko-Fi.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
I
let's
think
put that
maybe
on
we should put
Ko-Fi.
the Bates picture motel photo
Sure.
up there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
great.
Right,
idea.
because the whole
I think
gang's
that's
in
great.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All
a good
right.
one.
And by the way, we do have a Ko-Fi, so go
Yeah,
support us on Ko-Fi.
You want to throw us some change? That's the best way to do it.
We'll get that picture up there after this episode. We'll work on that.
I was just gonna say I really loved, and it was they've done this trail thing a couple of times, and it's been based on random stuff, but
Coffee, it's pronounced coffee.
whatever. I thought it was Ko-Fi. It looks
Is
like
it really?
Ko-Fi.
They spelled it Ko-Fi.
Well, anyway, this one was all Bloomhouse themed. It was kind of a, Megan is here and now Black Phone is here. But I love that it was all like sponsored and hard, Bloomhouse related
Yeah.
stuff.
Insidious.
And then once you got past Bates Motel and started getting closer to the actual
House.
They have the actual Psycho house there.
Yeah.
They just fucking give up on that. Like, all right, Hitchcock.
with all the music,
All right,
yeah.
fuck Bloomhouse. We're not doing that. And you start to hear dun 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 dun
Yeah,
dun,
oh,
dun,
it's so
and
cool.
Norman Bates. It's like they know. It's like yo, throw film history coming up. Let's just
God,
Honor
to be
that.
on that set and see the house like
And
that.
the music playing was so
Yeah,
good.
that was awesome.
I've never been that
love-
close to the house.
No, we were in the house. We were on the fucking
We
stairs.
were on the
of it.
front stairs, yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
So anyway, that was extremely cool. Yeah.
I love
Um,
Psycho. Psycho's a banger movie. So good.
Psycho's a banger. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I'll watch it when they put it in color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
They did.
I like
Vince
the
Vaughn's
I
in
like
it.
the Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Give me that Technicolor.
We gotta remake it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was anyway.
But
it was really fun.
with all that being said, I left earliest,
You did.
and I got home at like 2:30 is when I pulled up to my house. Like when did you guys?
I walked through my front door at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's insane because we
What?
left like an hour after you, and
Yeah.
somehow I
How?
was home by 3 a.m.
What?
Meg drives fast, dude.
That's
And-
crazy.
And we hit insane traffic.
We had the dumbest fucking 2:45 a.m. traffic.
So I think that was when Kevin and I were starting to leave, and we Apple mapped it, and Apple Maps actually around then went, Save 20 something minutes by going this other way. Okay, we hit that.
That's what I did. One of the 15.
Yeah.
Construction.
That's what I did.
Shit. Yeah,
Yep.
we were on fucking
you
Google
drive
Maps.
slow, I think.
I was.
But if you're taking
I
the
don't think
15,
so.
it takes a lot
Oh,
longer.
is that what it is?
At night, if there's no one on the 5, you can make it sub,
Oh, yeah.
sub 2 hours.
Yeah, you could.
The 15, no matter what, if there's no one on it, is going to be 2.5.
It was 2.5.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Dang.
I didn't take the 15. It just took me through so many random things and then back on the 5. So we were still home pretty good.
Should have stopped off in
but-
Temecula for a bite.
Me or
Yeah,
you?
you.
No, dude. I still had to wake up at 6 to get the kids ready
That's
for
true.
school.
Sean had to get up the earliest for getting to bed as late as we all did.
Yes, I went to bed around. I got 3 hours. I think.
I was walking through my front door at 3 in bed. I'd say 3:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we are, bright and early for this podcast the very
Exactly.
next day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we take a quick break and we'll come back and we will talk about some of the best video games of the year because a lot of good ones came out this year.
So many.
What is game of the year going to be? We're going to figure it out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The Curious. Phil Thomas Cat here. Show the Mega64 boys some love by taking a click on over to patreon.com/Mega64. You'll get access to all the coolest fan features like exclusive videos, a private Discord server, and the warm satisfaction of knowing you're supporting one of the most tantalizing internet groups of all time. Or hit shop.mega64.com to grab a Blu-ray or a slick new shirt. Talk about being a cool cat. Nothing beats rocking with Mega64. Have a cool night.
Hey, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription every month, but at the end of the month, they unsubscribe you? So re-up on that Twitch sub and support a channel like ours if you love streams like we do. And I know you do.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm here and someone else isn't.
Well,
Time to rub it in, Sean.
we have a new Mr. Poop.
Is that what you call me?
Yeah,
You do not.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
we
do you-
do.
what
I
do-
didn't know
what
we
do
were
you
going to
do
tell him.
when
call
we
me
go to
Mr.
break and you're
Poop?
I didn't know we were going to tell you, dude. Yeah.
What?
yeah.
Oh, well.
That's the quickest pee I could possibly do.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Fuck you with
Quickest
that.
pee you can possibly do.
Yes.
Damn, you
I
timed that?
force it out.
Oh, you push. Do you ever push your pee real hard?
When I'm doing this.
You push extra hard. You get
You
hemorrhoid
guys.
that way. Then be
wait,
careful.
You guys didn't wait for me?
Nah.
I got raptured. No, I had to go blow my nose.
I saw on the internet that for the Phillies game, Johnny, this is for you. They're selling the 999 challenge. They're selling it,
What?
but it's mini. It's called petite beers and mini dogs.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
you're cheating.
Yeah, that's not a real 999.
But it's in
challenge.
one case. It's like a briefcase full of 9 dogs, 9 mini beers. Yeah. Anyways, just want to let you know.
Same
Yeah.
price.
Yeah, it's gonna cost $90.
Or you know what they could do? I got an idea.
what?
Yeah.
This is only sketch comedy nuts are going to get this one.
Oh, yeah.
They should sell 55 burgers, 55 pizzas.
Yeah, I got it because I'm a sketch comedy nut.
You're a.
Thank you.
You're kind of like a quirky Chungus. You get that kind of stuff.
I get
I'm more of a
you know
Corky Romano.
what the fuck?
Dude, he is
Corky
not.
Romano?
He is not in good graces.
Kattan?
Yeah, watch out for what Chris is doing.
What's Chris up to?
Why, what did he do?
What's Chris Kattan doing?
I just thought like that's someone I haven't thought
Peaches.
about in 15 years.
Or
We
what?
would make up a bad rumor about him. Everyone would believe it.
Oh. I know he was on Celebrity Big Brother and he was having breakdowns every day.
Oh, because no one likes mango anymore.
Yeah.
I think he had a
I
bad,
went
a
back-
bad physical thing.
Oh,
happen.
really?
Oh, he
Yeah,
did?
yeah. He's
Shit,
having-
now I
having
shouldn't-
trouble
Look what you
moving.
see. Look what you
See,
did.
look what now I'm fucked
You're
up,
speaking out of
guys.
your ass. You're gonna get bit.
I'm sorry,
Now you're
Chris.
Mr. Poop.
I'm sorry. Oh, not me. Oh, back to the Wyatt Six house for me. Smell
New
like
permanent
poop.
residence.
Yeah. We wanted to talk about some video games.
Yes.
Because as Derek aforementioned, I don't know if that's the right way to say it,
No,
but we are going to talk about how many good AAA indie titles and just
Yeah.
games across the board have been bangers in 2025.
Yes.
I can think of 2.
Okay.
Madden
Oh, come on.
and MLB The Show.
All right.
No.
Are you really
We
even
were-
playing that anymore?
MLB The Show?
Yeah.
No, I stopped. I mean, the season's
From
over.
2022.
For me, it's over.
It's
so.
over. But yeah,
over.
Padres lost last night. Sorry about that.
They lost.
We were, yeah, they did. They lost.
They lost. No, it's true. He's right.
Let's move on.
I checked the score. He was right.
But yeah, we saw something like online the other day that was like, damn, what's going to happen with Game of the Year this year? Like, this is going
That's
to
a good
this is going to be a
question.
bloodbath. And we were like, oh, yeah, is that true? Yeah, okay. And we were, just kind of realizing there were a lot of big games. This
Hard to
year.
decide.
And they're all kind of different. You know, I mean, I guess that's good. You know, I feel like some years, like it's like another fucking zombie game, nothing but that. You know,
Yeah, remember those years?
Yeah, I do.
The good
or
years.
another pirate game. But I feel like it's kind of a good variety this year.
So a discussion has been brewing on the internet, which is that Game of the Year is going to be hard to decide this year because so many good games came out. Some people are saying, who cares what Game of the Year is? It's been such a good year for gamers. So to recap some of the games that people really loved this year, and I'm sure people here have played a lot of them. We're going to start with one that I know Rocco just would not stop talking about, Expedition 33.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Rocco.
yeah.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
shut up.
never stop talking about that.
Je suis la jeune vie.
I think I'm joking. Nobody here played Expedition 33. I don't think anybody here has any interest in playing Expedition 33.
I'm not
Oh,
against
Johnny
it.
played it?
Johnny played it?
Oh, hell yeah, Johnny.
Oh, the guy behind the scenes played it.
I'm
You know,
really
that's
happy.
always how it goes.
I'm happy. Is first time developers on this game, right? Like,
They broke away from wherever they were at and made their own game.
so like, I'm so stoked that like a game can
Yeah.
come out of the indie scene and knock it out of the park first
and
time
be
at
at
bat.
that, and be at that level.
And,
yeah.
and yeah, be contenders. That being said, I don't have the time to play that game, and I don't think that's my preferred genre.
What is
Well-
the genre?
Is it like a fucking RPG?
It is an RPG. It's almost like their tribute to almost like Final Fantasy and
Fantasy,
like
yeah,
stuff like
right.
that. So I'm sure it would probably be pretty cool. I haven't played it, but it's very weird because not to take away from the conversation here, but I've gotten like multiple emails over the last year that were like, I don't understand your problem with this game and why you won't play it. I don't understand
Yeah.
why you're so against it because you'd probably love it. And
We
you
get that
won't-
with Undertale.
and
too.
I was like, I never said I wouldn't. I don't think I ever said I wouldn't play it. I think when I was in the room, the MLK week,
yeah.
the room, we watched the Xbox presentation, and I think I cut it off. like they showed Ninja Gaiden 4, and I was like, fuck yeah. Okay, and now here's this RPG. I don't care. And I turned it off. And I think, or something.
You damaged.
and
some
I think
people.
some people took that as like, oh, I'll never play. I mean, I was like, I'm not against playing it.
Hmm.
But I got a couple angry emails. So
I
I'm
heard
sorry.
it was great, especially I heard the story was good. Yeah, a lot of people love
Yeah.
Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Some other games that came out this year that we did play, Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2. Loved it.
Can't
Yes.
speak on it yet because I need to beat it. But I mean, that's a
Are you
contender.
enjoying it so far?
I'm really enjoying it. I've put it down for some other kind of flavor of the week kind of shit, but I'm dying to jump back in
Yeah.
to Death Stranding 2.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yes, loved that too. Donkey Kong Bonanza and Death Stranding. I don't know how it happened. I played them both back to back.
Yeah.
Have last acts that go so batshit. I was overjoyed. It
In
was
Donkey
like
Kong?
I don't even know what to say.
I gotta get this.
I'll
game.
say nothing else.
I gotta get
But
this fucking game.
Death Stranding went off the fucking rails, and I was like, Donkey Kong's cool. I was starting to get a little like, okay, we'll see. And then shit popped off that was like, I don't. And I was texting Johnny, I can't even believe what I'm playing right now. You got to finish this game. And he was like, I'm at the same part. This is amazing. You know, whatever. So, yeah, great games.
Game just came out, getting 10 out of 10 scores. Hades 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
people love Hades.
Yeah,
I played
saw-
Hades.
Saw it
Yeah.
after. You played the first one?
My
Okay.
brother insisted. He
Yeah.
bought it for me on Steam. He's like, you have to
Wow.
play this game.
Wow.
And I liked it, but like,
They're saying the second one's even better.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Silk Song.
Oh yeah, that's another anticipated sequel.
that's not my thing, but
that's one that
respect.
Johnny quit because he said it's too hard.
Johnny, what was your take on that?
Great, beautiful, way too fucking hard.
Yeah, that's yeah.
retro kind of platformer vibes.
It's like a Souls-like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't play the first one. There's certain games that I just know I do not have the interest in, and I have more interest in other games that I've previously purchased. So it's like there's a lot of new stuff on this list that I'm not going to have experiences with.
Well, Metal Gear Delta, people are loving.
Yeah.
And that is kind of what I put Death Stranding 2 on pause for, because flavor of the week, and I was getting FOMO of everyone playing it. I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to wait till it's cheaper. I'm buying it now.
Yeah.
I believe
And I'm
Metal
loving
Gear Delta. This is my first time actually playing through this whole Metal Gear Solid 3. I tried to play it
Awesome.
Wow.
years ago and gave up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But once I fell in love with Metal Gear Solid 5 so much that I feel
Yeah.
like it's so funny. Like I beat Metal Gear 2.
Yeah.
I watched a friend of mine play Metal Gear 1.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
really got
yeah.
into it. I played Metal Gear 2, beat the hell out of it. It was great. Metal Gear 3, I quit, never got into. Metal Gear 4, I played for a while, quit because
That game's big.
the cutscenes would
Yeah.
put me to sleep. And then I'm like, what do I? That happened to me like 3 nights in a row. I was like, I'm done. I'm never going back to this.
Mhm.
But Metal Gear 5, it's my favorite in the series. Just gameplay wise, it's
Yes.
so fun.
Yeah.
And so I'm going back to play Metal Gear Delta now because it's kind of like the same engine a little bit.
It made it, if you play in that new control scheme and new camera angle and all that stuff, turn all the new shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as close to the Fox engine as you can get, controls wise. It's a
yeah.
little slower.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I could run faster, but
Me too.
And Fulton people.
yeah. Well, hey, that's coming in Fox Hunt at the end of the month.
Oh, there you
Fulton
go.
is coming back.
Oh.
What do you
Nice.
mean? What's that?
There is.
I mean, I know what Fulton is, but how's it coming?
So there is right now the Snake versus Monkey mini game that they
Yeah.
put back in it, and in a couple more
I see that
weeks.
in the menu, but I haven't played that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's if you ever played the old Ape Escape games on PlayStation, it's those. And if you have the game on Xbox, it's a little Bomberman kind of catch 'em mini game.
But it's literally you play a snake catching the apes from Ape Escape.
Yeah.
Like it's not even, it's like Ape Escape. It's Ape Escape.
And you know what I learned too, which is kind of weird because the mini games like fuck up the canon and the lore. You play as Solid Snake, not Big Boss.
Yeah.
And Colonel Campbell is talking to you on the codec in the opening cutscene, not
Yeah.
Major Zero.
Okay.
But it's in the fucking same, Russian jungle, and you're running
Yeah.
around catching the little monkeys.
Just years later.
yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Sure. But that is the current mini game. There's also the Guy Savage thing Rocco talked about.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
in a month,
Which I just played like 2 days ago.
oh cool, did you
okay,
get that?
So you got to see that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
That game was fun.
Yeah,
that
it
minigame
was.
was awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play the full version once I beat my campaign.
Yeah.
Because it'll unlock the question marks under Snake versus Monkey. That's, I think, Guy Savage.
Yeah, I missed it in the game, but when I beat it, it told me,
It told
okay,
you.
you missed this, but you can play it now.
Okay, but back real quick. Fox Hunt. Metal Gear games have always come out with an MGO, Metal Gear Online component. Not every title, but certain ones. I think technically MGO 3 was like the one with Phantom Pain, right?
Okay.
This new online game that's going to come out as like free DLC is called Fox Hunt, and it's like online multiplayer hide and seek kind of use your gear and tactically find the other team. And it's going to go through I think 4 different phases to choose a winner. But once you find a guy, you Fulton them out. And the animation is the same from Phantom Pain.
Oh, wow.
Some of the gadgets even that you use in Fox Hunt are going to be very similar to the MGO3 gadgets, which were also from Phantom Pain.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's at the end of this month. But I kind of find it hard to put remakes or remasters as great as they are and as
Game of the Year.
as
'cause
game
it's
of the
kinda
year.
Like
Yeah.
cheating.
I
right?
agree.
It is
I
kind of
kinda
like
agree.
cheating to me. Yeah, it's Metal Gear 3 is a great game, but by 2025 standards, not really. This skin and all the extras you get with it make it great, and the nostalgia of replaying a fucking awesome story. And
Yeah, sure.
replayability now because I can get through the game quick as hell with just the way the controls are just more natural for modern games.
Yeah.
But it's hard to put it up there with a game of the year contender for me.
Sure. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's a great version of a classic game, but I wouldn't pick that.
I think, Rocker, you're the only one that's beat it so far. Me
Yeah,
and Derek
I
are
beat it in
probably
a couple days
around
yeah.
the same spot.
Yeah,
I'm at that Guy Savage part.
Okay. I'm in Groznygrad again, for the second time you go back, and I'm towards the end, but
yeah.
Speaking of Fulton, so much of Metal Gear is inspired by James Bond.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they talk about James Bond in the codec calls.
Yeah,
and
Major
this-
Zero is a big fan.
And James Bond Fulton's out of the the fourth movie, the James Bond Thunderball movie.
Really?
Yeah, they actually use a Fulton in the end of the movie, and I almost wonder if like that's where Kojima got the idea because he borrowed so much
Totally.
from James Bond.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I should say, Fulton became really popular in Metal Gear 5, right?
Yeah.
But in the opening of the Metal Gear 3 mission, the first, I forget what the Naked Snake's first mission is, whatever. When he gets thrown off the bridge, the way he evacuates is it's in a cutscene. You don't like do it, but he Fultons out in that game.
Yeah.
So it actually did come from Metal Gear 3 first. And that's probably around the same time that he was watching those Bond films.
Interesting.
Because the only other thing I've seen it in is like, I think Dark Knight or one of those Batman Nolan movies.
Yeah. He skyhooks.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. I think they say the word Fulton at some point, maybe,
Really?
but it was a Dark Knight, yeah.
But what else is on the contendership for Game of the Year?
So here's a game that I bought and I never really dove into it because it's one of those games that's like so big. Mentally, you're like, I need to put time aside to really like figure this out. And you never have that time. But it was Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. It's
Okay,
a
I know
medieval
nothing.
game.
Okay.
I've heard the reason I bought this game, and people were saying like, this is the most expansive game I've ever played. Not since like Red Dead 2, if I felt like I've entered a world
Oh, wow.
where I like explore stuff and there's stories and there's characters.
Yeah.
And it is a very like medieval game, like sword fighting. Apparently the sword fighting is so challenging that when you kind of get a hang of it, people are saying like it's so fucking rewarding. Like you feel like you were going out there and like dueling,
Oh, hell yeah.
you know, to like conquer this land. I own it on PlayStation 5. It was very glitchy when I did play it, so I think I need to update a little bit.
Yeah.
But people are saying it's great. And I want to revisit that. It's on my to be played pile, the TBP pile, which is huge at my house. I
all of
rarely like, I'm surprised I'm playing Metal Gear Delta as much as I am because I just put games down so easily.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to make an effort to like play games, you know? I know, Garrett, you feel the same way. You have to like put in like a lot of energy to actually find the time to play video games.
Yeah.
100%.
I do.
I feel like, you know, dishes got to be done, trash got to be taken out. All right, dog's fed, everything's ready. Do I have time to put? Fuck, what am I playing? Death Stranding. I need like 2 hours to really sink into that, and then I look and it's like, yeah, it's already 10 o'clock. I just need to go to bed, and that's what happens most nights.
I usually don't play a video
Saturday,
game
I get
until it's
time.
about 1 a.m.
Oh fuck.
That's when I start, and it's like because I have so many other things I need to take care of, and a lot of nights I just won't play it. But sometimes I'm like, fuck, dude, it's 1 a.m. I can go to bed. I'll do 45 minutes of Metal Gear.
Yeah. Carve it out.
Usually fall asleep with the controller in my hand.
Mornings are my favorite. Like seriously, Wednesdays at 7, I'll play whatever we're playing on the PPS, and then most likely like a Saturday morning when I get up, we walk the dog early, then I get home, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's my best time to like sit down and play a good chunk of a video game.
Yeah, Becky wakes up early before he goes to college, and like we play Resident Evil. Like that's the only way we can ever get this done because everyone has to be out of the house.
What are you going through right now?
In Resident Evil 7?
Yeah.
We're on the boat now.
Okay.
So we got through the house.
And Lucas's warehouse full of traps and shit.
I know you have to fight that fucking grandma, but we haven't done that yet, so I don't know.
We'll just wait.
Yeah, I guess.
The bug lady?
Just the grandma in the wheelchair. Is that not?
Oh, yeah. Nah, you're good. You're good. Keep playing.
Okay. But I had to choose who I was going to save, my wife or...
Mia or... you're at that part.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I chose my wife.
Of course.
Of course.
Who chooses Zoe? Is that her name? I think
it is Zoe. It's pretty good.
People in the chat are surprised. Sean has kids? Question mark.
Wait, you can't play Resident Evil with Beckett until like all the little girls are out of the house?
Yeah. it's
Like
too
they
scary.
can't even like
No.
be off in another room?
They could, but
Too scary.
our house is very small.
Let them watch.
I mean, if they wanted to, I would let them, but they don't want to.
Do you think Terrifier would have been their favorite haunted house?
It probably would have been their favorite. Not mine, though.
Not mine.
Yeah.
I didn't play this game. I've never heard of this game. Split Fiction.
Yeah, that's a new game by I can't for the life of me remember the developer, but they made a bunch of other stuff that has one. I mean, I think It Takes Two won Game of the Year in a couple places
They make
a
that.
few years ago, and they also did A Way Out. I did play that. That was fun. They are really good at making co-op games where you go on a whole adventure split screen. You know, one person, I need to do this up here so you could do this down here. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And they're very good at what they do. I haven't played Split Fiction though. I don't know.
I don't know. Looks
anyone who did.
stupid. Probably should take it off this list. No,
Okay.
I'm just trolling.
That thumbnail is just no
Yeah,
good.
the thumbnail looks dumb. No, I'm just trolling people. I'm sure it's great. If it's on this list, it's probably great. And this list is a screen cap I got off of the internet of a, like, look at all of the great games.
Yeah.
So 2 other ones on here. Blueprints, which I know
Yeah, I
Johnny
didn't
and
play
Meg
that.
were playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was the deal with
I
that?
hate that game.
You
What?
hate it?
I fucking hate that game.
Johnny, is it a game of the year contender?
I understand why it would be, but that is not a game for me.
It's like a deck building game, right?
Deck builder roguelike where you like go through a mansion. I'm not a roguelike guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doc Ryan is saying it rules.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he has great taste.
Enough said on
Johnny's
that.
response is sarcastically, yeah, Doc Ryan has great taste. So
Damn. Said that with.
yeah.
Just kidding, Ryan. I love you.
No,
all
I,
his
it's fair, dude. His favorite movie is Bad Teacher.
I mean,
He said that
bad.
with his whole
Bad
chest.
Teacher.
His favorite movie of all time is Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz.
I mean, yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just messing, Ryan.
No, you're not.
Ooh.
Yeah. We'll tell you when you're messing around.
Don't listen to Derek. He doesn't. He doesn't speak for
Remember
me.
when Doc Ryan kept talking about Stuber?
Yeah, he was like a big Stuber fan.
yeah.
or
I think
something.
that's
Like,
his second favorite movie.
Like Stuber. Like you got Lord of the Rings, The Godfather. No, I'm a Stuber guy.
But I will say,
Damn.
to Doc Ryan's credit, him and I did bond at PAX when we went to that wrestling show in the bar.
Oh,
That's
dude.
nice.
So he had good taste.
About Stuber?
No,
Oh.
about the wrestling show. He had good taste in that sense.
Okay.
He
Yeah, he
understands a good live show.
I thought you were in the Stuber
He had good
fandom.
taste in there. We were singing Creed. We were cheering on Shotzi. Yeah, he did have some good taste in there.
We had a good time.
What's the
Ryan,
last
I'm
game?
just ribbing you, buddy. And did this game come out? Indiana Jones, was that this year?
Oh, yeah,
or was that
Great
late
Circle.
last year?
That was
See,
last year.
That's getting a little tricky. It was
well,
it
how?
was like right before Christmas last year.
But it was not on the PS5 until this year.
Right.
Yeah,
And also it didn't qualify for a lot of Game of the Year awards because it was too late. So they were like, well, it could qualify next year.
So there's where we're
Like
putting
Jeff
it.
Keighley's Game Awards, it was like, we've already voted. Like we can't do that. So you could argue. For me, that was my Game of the Year
I
last
did
year.
not like that game.
No, you got to play more.
I don't want to. I was not enjoying it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
You know, it lost my interest. That's all I can say. Like I said, a lot of games I play and I put down, and that was one of them. I probably did like 3 hours of that game, and I'm like,
I think
yeah,
I did like 10. I was like, I'm waiting, and I just couldn't get
I
into
think
it.
they nailed. It felt like the fifth Indiana. It felt our fourth, fifth, whatever. It felt like a real Indiana Jones movie.
It was great.
It just got a
I
little too
really
political
enjoyed it.
for me. It felt a little one-sided, in my opinion. So, I just felt ooky playing it.
Yeah, I get that.
The punch sound effect is the best part of that game, man.
Yeah.
They nailed it to the films like 1-to-1.
Whenever I used a punch sound effect, I got shot and then it died. I had to do it all over. Oh, fuck
I
that.
was
You got using the whip.
You gotta be stealth, bro.
I would take their gun before they could shoot me.
Oh.
Carry around a
Uh,
brick or a bottle, dude. I had fun with that game. Again, I didn't finish it like most of you guys. Like,
Yeah.
it got repetitive.
I finished it, and the whole game they made me feel like Indiana Jones, where I'm in a tomb. Sometimes good or bad. I'd be in a tomb, and it's like I have no idea what to do, and then I'm going through my thing, and oh wait, this is like the drawing. And I go here, and once I solved the room, I was like, I just did like his shit.
you're
You know what I
Indiana
mean?
Jones.
Like
You're
I
indie.
thought they did a really great job.
Yeah, and Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. Oh
Yeah,
my
the
god,
voice acting was
nailed
great.
the
That was
voice.
great.
Which
What do
that
you
guy's got such a unique voice, is like Higgs or like Ocelot in
Yeah.
Metal Gear, and to change into a totally sound to like Indiana Jones voice, it was just like, how fucking good is this
Yeah,
guy?
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we all listened to Howard Stern a few weeks ago where he was ribbing one of his employees for playing
Oh,
Indiana
yeah,
Jones.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like,
yeah.
Yes.
what do you think? You think you're Indiana Jones? Are you gonna tell a chick that you were Indiana Jones for 40 hours?
No.
So what happens? A girl comes over and you say, "Hey, look, I just did what Indiana Jones does." I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
I love it. I love
JD,
it.
what are you doing?
When Howard Stern talks about things that I enjoy and tries to figure it out,
Legos?
I always
Yeah.
enjoy it. Yeah.
What are
He
you
was
building,
laying into him.
Legos?
Like, this is the most pathetic shit.
Yeah. You're building Legos. So someone built the thing and they took it apart and they gave you a map of how to put it back together.
Leave me
And you
alone.
paid for this?
Yeah, it's like an alien discovering our world. Yeah,
Exactly. Some other games that people were praising, and I don't know if we played any of these. Doom Dark Ages.
I've been waiting for this to get a fucking price drop for so long. It sucks because it's one of these Bethesda games, I think, that's not on the fucking disc. There's 25 megabytes on the disc to unlock the download.
Oh, fuck that.
I know, but I want it on my shelf because the way I look at my games, if they're like on my hard drive, that's why I don't play a lot of indie games. I forget I have them. When I want to play something, I go to the shelf. I'm a physical game collector and I want to see it. And like, I can't justify paying $70 for a fucking disc that has 25 megs on it. Yeah, I could just get it on sale in a download right now, but I just want the case so that I'll see it on my shelf and
Just
go.
make the case.
What about Pirate Yakuza?
Yeah, that came out. That was earlier this year.
Did you play that?
I did. Yeah.
Did you like
That-
it?
It was they do mainline Yakuza games, and then they'll always do a side game, a side story. And some of those can be hit or miss. This one was a little wacky for me.
It's the Majima shit. They get silly with him.
Yeah, they love to do wild stuff with him, and there were things about it that were fun, but it wasn't fully my cup of grog. Is that what pirates
That's
drink?
what pirates drink.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
good. Yeah.
Pirates Grog. How are we feeling about Mario Kart World?
That's the one of all these games I've played that one the most.
That's your game of the year?
I don't know if it's my game of the year. It was really fun. I know a lot of people did not like it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was like, yep. All right.
Well,
about 45 minutes of it, I was like, yeah, this is Mario Kart.
They were so close to having like an all-timer.
Yeah.
with the world
with
map.
the open world thing, but they
There's not enough
made it.
to do.
Yeah, there are things, but there's no reason to do the things
Yes.
other
Yeah.
than to just do them. And that's where like, oh man, all you had to do was like, hey, you get the gold Mario if you get all these questions.
Gamify it more.
Just a little bit. And
Random
it would've-
costumes? No. Like make us do the blue P switches
Yeah,
for
like
the costumes.
you get the cost exactly. You get the costumes by going
Random.
to get food.
Yeah.
And then like whatever, this food makes Peach turn into this. It's like, okay, no, let me get this fucking question mark and I earned it.
A lot of
Yeah.
people are saying Sonic Racing is better. Did anybody here
Really?
touch Sonic Racing?
I did. I
No.
got to play it. I got to go to Sega last week and play some stuff from Tokyo Game Show, and that game's actually out now. But I got to play it there, and of what I played, I might agree.
Whoa.
Really?
I was Ichiban from Like a Dragon in a go-kart.
Wait. There's other Sega characters in Sonic Racing?
They did that in the past too. They had
I didn't know that.
Ryo Hazuki in a forklift. You could play.
Oh, nice.
But
why do you like it better?
it really utilized the power of the current gen consoles, where like you'll be like racing really fast, and then oh shit, somebody got a thing to open a portal, and it's kind of like was it Ratchet and Clank?
Yes.
Where they would just throw portals at you. Oh, you're suddenly in another level. They do that a ton in this game where somebody opens a portal and, oh my God, I'm in Minecraft world. Literally, they license Minecraft.
No
And it's like,
shit.
Wow.
Like what? It was just so gonzo that I was
sounds
really
great.
enjoying it. But I only played a little, so I can't make the call.
All right, I'm going to check that one out.
But I'm gonna Indiana Jones you on this one.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest disappointment of the year.
Dang.
That Mario Kart
Mario
to
Kart,
me
yeah.
was a fumble top to bottom.
But what could it have what could it have been?
perfected Mario Kart 8 and then they re-released it for the Switch.
Yeah.
Was racing perfected
Yeah.
of the Mario Kart genre. And this one was like I got a bunch of ideas. Okay.
Yeah.
And they wrote them all down and hit shuffle and it's just there.
I just like the idea that like you can either do the race itself or you can do a race from one place to another and you can choose where you want that to be. That was cool. And the 24 racers I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was fine.
I feel like I'm going to flip a metaphor on its head and say it was 5 pounds of crap in a 10-pound bag.
Yeah.
You know,
And it was a launch
Like
too.
the bag,
Perfect
the
description.
bag was so big and like the ideas were so grandiose, but then when you really explore, you're like, not really that much here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
know
I
what?
agree with that.
If it came with the system like Wii Sports did,
Oh,
yeah.
no complaints. And it was only the thing to play for like the first 2 weeks or
Yeah.
what? When did Donkey Kong come out? Like a month
later. Yeah.
A month or more.
So I
A
think
month
that's
and
what
a half
happened
or
is like
two.
everyone only had Mario Kart, and then it was like, I'm playing my old Switch 1 games and Mario Kart, and it's not that shiny and new. It's kind of lackluster. So I feel like that's why it loses some points.
I mean, I'm not gonna die on this hill. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah. But game of the year, I don't even think it's a contender.
No, I would
Yeah.
agree. It's not.
And again, it's Mario Kart. You have fun with it. You know,
Sure.
it's not like you can't.
Also, I never played it single player once. For
The
the
Mario
besides the open
Yeah.
world stuff, but I always
Oh,
had people
okay.
with me doing it.
I did all my
Yeah.
whatever, the first CC and then 100 CC.
So it was always
Only
like
single
It was
player.
always like
Yeah, same.
4 of us playing together.
Okay,
and then so
that's-
it was like party mode every time, which was a fun.
That's
thing.
a different experience because I'm
so
playing only
I definitely
by
get that. I
myself.
probably play it differently than most.
Yeah.
And there were a ton of other games. We don't need to go through all of them unless
Yeah.
anybody wants to mention any.
I was just gonna say real quick, the one that did just now come out is Ghost of Yote on PS5.
Oh,
The sequel up to
Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah.
Nice.
And I'm hearing great stuff, but it did just come out. Graphically, what I've seen is like, I don't know if there's a better looking video game ever.
wow.
But it's everyone's still kind of playing it. It did open up. It's an interesting thing that we don't need to go on about this, but I've been seeing a lot of articles as of this game's release about. I've seen a few, I should say, articles about all of PlayStation's games kind of having very similar story, where it's like kind of the only game PlayStation makes now is like a warrior that's sad about the state of violence. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
That's,
it's this, or
Aloy's.
it's Kratos, or it's Ellie from Last of Us, or it's
yeah.
you know what I mean. It's like they're kind of just making the same prestige drama thing. And anyway, this game I feel like broke that dam where there's people are already bringing that up, but now people are going, "Yo, they've made this game so many times." So that'll be an interesting conversation to have, but still looks very impressive, and I'll have to give it a try.
Do you have to have played Tsushima to get this story?
I don't
or?
think so,
Probably.
but I
Okay.
could be wrong.
Okay.
It's a totally new character as far as I know.
And then another one that's like brand spanking new, but I'm hearing just overwhelmingly positive things is Silent Hill F.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Is that in the running yet for Game of the Year already? Even I don't know.
I know a lot of people really enjoying that.
I mean, Johnny and Kevin are both like really excited about it. Like you see them every day talking about it. So
Yeah. That's another one
Are
that
you-
it's like I don't know if I can wait for the price drop. I think I got to get
Yeah.
that soon.
Are you enjoying it, Johnny?
Oh, it's great. I mean, like I'm a huge Silent Hill fan, and I'll never be as good as like 2, but Silent Hill has always kind of been shitty, mostly shitty. So to have a new one that's really good is awesome.
Yeah. They made the mistake, Johnny and it was Johnny, showed me a YouTube thumbnail of a reviewer that really hated the game, and I haven't been able to get the joke. It makes me laugh every time that they put it in the thumbnail. Silent Hill F-ing sucks. And I haven't, that pops into my head every 30 seconds. That made me laugh really hard. Anyway.
I was perusing Reddit looking for like interesting video game related topics for today's show, and somebody posted a thread where they made a list of games that had nearly perfect reviews across 5 of the
Yeah.
major video game review outlets, which is interesting. And the way this person quantified the 5 major outlets was that they have been around since at least the 1990s.
okay.
Okay.
Have reviewed thousands or sometimes tens of thousands of games. So they
Dang.
put out a lot of reviews. They only rarely give perfect scores. It's very rare basis, no more than a handful a year. And they are just well regarded across the industry. And those outlets are Edge Magazine, Famitsu, Game Informer, GameSpot, and IGN.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of those, out of those 5, there have only been a handful of games that have received like universal like 10 out of 10s.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 of them would give them a 10, another would give them like a 9.5.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be interesting to go down these games and see what everybody thinks.
Okay.
Do you
Could we
think
guess
these
one?
deserve?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Here, Rocco's already seen the list. I've already gone.
Oh,
over
really?
it.
I just
I mean, I'm not
right out the
staring.
gate. I think what popped into my head is like Red Dead Redemption 2 has to have gotten a perfect.
That's on
score.
there. Yeah.
I would also say I remember seeing the poster for this game, and it was just like those like what the Palm de whatever. But it seemed like all these reviews. It was like the same kind of thing. But that was
The Wreath.
Tears of the Kingdom,
Oh,
the Zelda.
Oh,
Yep,
really?
that's on there.
Tears of the Kingdom's on there. Okay, we're 2 for 2.
I have, by the way, 16 games.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
I would say GTA's got to be on there, like a GTA 5. I mean, it's been out 1,000 years, but yeah.
That's on there.
GTA
Okay.
5's on there. Okay.
Yeah.
I would also, not to keep going back to the same well, but I feel like the Breath of the Wild from Zelda would also be on there.
I would think. That's what I was going to say.
I would think that.
That's on there.
That's on there with Tears. Okay. There's our Zelda representation.
So we have 2 Zeldas. We have
GTA, Red Dead, Elden Ring.
That's on there.
Got it.
Doing pretty good.
Got it.
Doing pretty
good
good.
one. I wouldn't have gotten
People
that.
fucking love Elden Ring, man.
I don't know how far back it's going, like Tetris.
Tetris is
Nailed
good.
it.
First
good.
miss. No
Ooh,
Tetris.
No Tetris. Oh.
Okay. Do you think another GTA would be on there, like a Vice City or GTA, 3 or
I don't.
no?
No.
I don't. I've never played GTA, to be honest with you. I just know what people like.
Okay.
Are
Are you gonna play the new one?
what?
You said you were playing the new one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
6,
play the new I'm gonna say Vice City for fun.
Vice City on there, Derek?
No.
Nah.
No more.
Vice City? Come
Any
on.
other GTAs?
I don't know.
on
I'm just
there?
guessing. Are there more GTAs?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, I
Well,
knew.
let us-
I knew there had to be another GTA.
Yeah, let us know. What,
Oh,
wait.
what about?
Resident Evil. Damn,
Oh,
what's the most
4.
popular
4.
Resident Evil? 4. Yeah, Resident Evil 4.
Nope.
No.
So
Okay.
the list is fucked.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
What about?
Why no Kotaku?
Shit, I had it and then I lost it. I don't know. Okay, I give up. But I think we did pretty good.
Y'all give up? You did pretty good.
We got some bangers.
You
in
want to
there.
hear the rest of the list?
Sure.
Yeah, I do. But I had it and then went away again for so forget it. Yeah, go ahead.
You
I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I'm very tired. Go ahead.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of
Oh,
Time.
why did I say that? Of
There's
course.
3 fucking. That's too many Zeldas.
No, they're all good.
There's another Zelda game on
Is
there.
it,
Oh my
is
God,
it
there's 4.
Twilight Princess?
No.
It better
Oh,
not be.
what?
Fuck that
What?
one.
A lot of people don't like that game.
I do not like Twilight Princess.
Oh, can't be Skyward Sword.
Oh,
that one
that Twilight
sucks.
That's
Princess.
worse.
I
I like
love
Twilight.
Twilight
I like
Princess.
Twilight Princess more than
Oh.
Ocarina.
Oh yeah, Link to the Past. Link to the Past.
Soul Calibur.
2?
Ah.
Just one.
Just Soul
It had,
Calibur.
it had Link in it.
Yeah. There are no Super Nintendo games on here.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's start
Good.
And I think there's I think Ocarina is the only 64 game.
Oh, sorry, Johnny.
Was Soul Calibur on 64 or was that GameCube?
GameCube?
Yeah.
I think those are the only 2 games.
Well, if we're going that far back, is Halo on there, like the first one?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Damn.
Right.
I doubt there's Metal
Famitsu
Gear.
was not very kind to Halo.
I don't think there's any Metal Gear or Resident Evils now that I think about it.
Nice. Okay. Metal Gear Solid 4.
What the fuck? That got a perfect score.
The very
That
next
is-
one on the list.
That is not.
Then
That
5
is
then.
not a perfect game.
Well, 5.
5 isn't a perfect game either.
Oh,
I wouldn't say.
You play that, like,
It is my favorite video game in the world.
Now, when
but
I was talking to Rocco, we were going over the list because some of these are, really that game. And you said there's a recency bias.
I think it happens sometimes. You know what I
Sure.
mean? I think a lot of these that are on this list are things that when the moment they came out, everyone was so excited.
Well, you got to review them in the moment,
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, I get that, but I do feel like it takes over a little bit because I do know of one of the other Zelda games on here, and
what is it?
I think it showcases that greatly.
What's
Can,
there?
can I say? Am I
Yeah, go
allowed
ahead,
to say? Skyward Sword.
No,
That's
you're
on there?
lying.
I mean, just right now, I'm not even saying, "Oh, fuck that game" or anything like that. Would you guys all say out there that's a perfect score?
I never played it.
that
No.
game sucked.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a bad game.
Would you say it's a perfect game?
No,
I
absolutely
would
not.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say it's
Neither
a good
is
game.
Metal Gear 4.
Man, I replayed that or whatever. It came to Switch.
Yeah.
Which still no Wind Waker or
Yeah.
Twilight Princess.
They
HD.
couldn't get me to get that game again. They,
Oh
they
my
tried to
God.
trick me. I
What's
saw
the problem with
well-
Skyward Sword? I never played it, so break it down for
it.
me.
Basically, now I haven't played it since it came out, for the record, so I'm not going to remember much. But I do know that it's like 3 worlds you have to keep going back to again and again and again and again, and it's always
Yes.
fetch quests. And it's like I don't want to do this
Well,
anymore.
There's 2 halves to why it could be bad. That
Mm-hmm.
keep going to the same 3 places. Okay.
That weren't interesting to begin with.
Maybe that drives you crazy. Okay. The other half is, Derek, it was a motion control fully integrated game where it used Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was very specific about your motion. So you had to like hit things a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that didn't work. Well, you got to do this angle. Okay, that. So some people hated the controls. So it was kind of like one of those might bug you. When it came to Switch this last time, you could switch to analog, like just, hey, controller.
Regular
Just
controls,
play it on a
yeah.
controller, yeah.
I would argue they were worse.
Oh, no.
Because at least when you're doing motion controls, it's logical. It's like, yeah, cut it through this way. Yeah, okay, I do that, or I do that. When it was analog, it was like hold R and move the stick to that angle, then let go. It was like I don't instinctively think to do this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was one time, Derek, I'm surprised you don't, maybe you remember, I don't know, but we flew back from something and I played that game on the plane and I gave up on the manual controls. So I was just next to you going,
Well, that's just normal.
okay. Yeah, I was going to say, Derek did not react in any way. So he probably was like, yeah, here we go again.
Classic Rocco.
Anyway, but yeah, personally to me, the controls less so. I hated going back to the same places again and again. That just didn't interest me.
Yeah, but Legend of Zelda is on this list 4 times.
That's a lot.
Damn.
That's
Franchise,
a lot.
it's probably the highest rated franchise.
Wow.
I mean, by this criteria, definitely.
Yeah.
People
Good
love
games.
Zelda.
They
Yeah,
do.
of
I love
course.
I do too.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did we leave off? So Metal Gear Solid 4 was on here. Grand Theft Auto 4.
Okay.
You forgot?
Cousin.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
I thought that was a very popular one. I just didn't think it would have been perfectly scored.
Yeah, and again, I don't know. Would
Nico
that happen
Bella.
now? I don't know.
Nico? Yeah, that
Not
was
that people didn't like it.
No,
No diss.
Grand
but-
Theft Auto 4 was awesome. And
Yeah.
especially when it came out, I felt like it was groundbreaking.
for sure. Oh,
At
man.
the time, I mean, this makes sense to me. It's still a great game, but especially for at that moment, that was a huge accomplishment.
But I also feel like with Metal Gear Solid 4, by no means a perfect game, but at that time, in terms of cinematic gameplay, we'd never seen anything like that. So that's why it got such high things.
Yeah, there were like 3 years after that game was released where that was when someone asked me what my favorite game was or what the best video game was, I said that. Oh, Metal Gear 4 is my favorite Metal Gear. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hype on that game when it came out. I mean, I bought an HD TV. I bought everything.
It encouraged a lot of people to do that.
Everything, get ready for the PS3 to come out and then
Yeah.
get Metal Gear 4
This
with
list
it.
is a time capsule. This
Yeah.
list is what people thought at the time,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in the current climate that these games were released.
Yeah, sure.
So I can see
Contemporary
it.
climate.
What else we got?
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
They got a perfect score.
Mm-hmm.
It got 3 10s. Edge
Damn.
gave it a 9, and Game Informer gave it a 9.25.
You know what? They reviewed it before the public could finish it and realize there was a missing chapter 3 piece.
That's maybe true.
Or not chapter 3 piece is in there, but whatever the Lord of the Flies thing is.
Yeah.
It's so funny because
Backlash,
all the
dude.
weird, like, what's missing, what's this, what's that.
It's an unfinished game.
That to me
Yeah.
just enhanced that game.
For me too.
The
dude.
part of my brain that loves, like, when I'm at like a theme park and I'm going, oh, this used to be this, but it's closed now.
Yeah.
That part of my brain was tickled.
Yeah.
I heard they were going to do this, but it's not there.
Hey, they showed the director's cut version of the disc. Hey, there's some lost stuff that was on the cutting room floor. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Not like, it's unfinished.
And
Yeah,
the
see?
gameplay was so good that I didn't mind some things.
By the way,
being weird.
the person who posted this list, they rarely does a game get 5 10s across the board.
Yeah.
So this list is like these games got plenty of 10s, and then they also include the ratings that other games gave them. So it'd be like, you know, for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, it got 4 10s, and Game Informer gave it a 9.25.
Got it.
Okay.
Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, got 5 10s across the board. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
That's
I mean,
super rare.
that's wow.
But that makes sense.
Skyward Sword got 4 10s, and then GameSpot gave it a 7.5.
Okay,
they-
I'm with GameSpot.
they were
So
honest.
that's one of the lower reviewed of
Yeah.
this on this
Okay.
list. Where did we leave off? What were we just talking about? Oh,
Metal Gear
5. Right. That one got 3 10s, a 9, and a 9.25.
Okay.
That's good.
To quickly go through the rest of this list, Super Mario Galaxy 2,
Nice. Love that game.
Grand Theft Auto 5, already mentioned that. Breath of the Wild, mentioned that. Super Mario Odyssey is on this list.
Okay.
Elden Ring,
Yeah.
Guess that
almost
one.
perfect score. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3,
Ooh.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Aired
Wait,
Tree.
what? The DLC game for that got a fucking perfect score?
People really love that DLC.
Wow.
Johnny, did you play it? Did you like it?
Yes, it's really good. It very, very fucking hard, but I really enjoyed it.
Very, very fucking hard. Is the
See,
review.
too hard, I would mark that down a lot.
And the last one
Surprised they
here, maybe this is recency bias. I don't know. Hades 2.
Already.
Wow.
Like, bro, this
Wow.
came out at like hours ago.
Well, I mean,
What are we
but they
doing?
gave the same thing as they gave the review that
Yeah.
the same formula implies. That.
Yeah.
Which is funny because actually it only has 3 10s because the others haven't reviewed it yet.
Yeah, I haven't finished the damn game.
It's too new. Yeah.
It's too
yeah.
new. But probably inspired the creation of this list by the person who put this together.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Dang.
So those are debatably the greatest games, the most critically acclaimed games of the past 20 years.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Well, that was fun. Thanks
I
for
agree
grabbing
with
that.
most of that. Yeah.
That was good. Do you want to move along to the after show?
I think it's time.
We're going to move along to the after show. We'll talk about LA Comic-Con in the after show. I had a chance to go to a panel where they talked about the new Return of the Living Dead movie. And
I love this story.
A little disappointed with what I experienced there.
Yeah.
I will share everything I know. I have the most up-to-date details about the new Return of the Living Dead for anyone who cares.
You attended the panel.
Yeah. Saw some exclusive content. Got to hear the director and producer talk about the movie.
Nice.
So stick around, y'all.
Well, I want to say one more thing before we go to the after.
Sure.
Of course.
I do want to bring up really quickly. The other night, got to go to the West Coast premiere of Nirvana the Band, the show, the movie,
Hell yeah.
and just real briefly, wanted to say like it's a fantastic movie. You probably, if you're into them, you've probably heard that already. People have seen it. Not that many people have seen it. I think that was the 3rd time total they've
Screened it.
screened it anywhere.
Wow.
Really?
But fantastic movie. And it as soon as the movie was wrapping up, they brought Matt and Jay out to do Q&A. And it was such an honor. First of all, it was such an honor because they got us a couple tickets.
That's really
I got
nice,
to sit. I go to the Egyptian theater for movies all the time.
Right.
And I got to sit in the VIP seat. It was like, oh, this is for you. It was like, oh, this rules. Oh, this is great. So I'll never get to do that again. That was fun. But anyway, they played the movie. And then, I mean, the credits were still rolling. Those 2 guys came out and immediately were like, we just want to say this movie was possible because of the media that came out of this region of the world at a formative time. Stuff like Mega64, the original Mega64. I was like, holy shit.
That's awesome.
And he was like stuff like Freddie Wong. And Freddie Wong was sitting right behind us.
Oh,
He
wow.
was there. That was really cool. Got to talk to him, and he mentioned a couple of Channel 101, stuff like that. But just to be included in that conversation. And I don't know. I was very touched by that. They did not need to do. I mean, the movie had just hit the end. And they were talking Mega64, like, thank you. They gave a thank you.
That's amazing.
So I want to pass that along, but also like we talked with them after the movie, and I said, you guys did not need to do that. Got me so emotional, because we don't get a lot of awards. I'm gonna say it's fair to say we don't get a lot of awards.
Let me check our trophy case and I'll
mentioned
get
that
back
much.
to you. But
I was so
Not too many in
touched
there.
by them thinking of us to say that, but even just in general, like I told them, I'm like, you didn't need to say all that. And they got really intense with me. Matt and Jay, Johnny was witness to this. So if I get this wrong, let me know. But they got really intense. They were like, you know why we said that, right? It wasn't because you're here. That's the story of the movie.
oh, wow.
It's like, we said it because that's what led to this. We watched that.
So they probably say that every time.
And he told me, he's like, every time in an interview they ask, like, what was the genesis of this? I tell them Mega64.
That's so
I'm
sweet.
like, that is so crazy.
Especially 'cause
Thank
they're-
you so
They're
much.
so fucking talented.
Yeah.
And I love their stuff so much.
Insanely
It's
talented.
just very. I don't know. I am a loss for words. Of like,
Yeah, that's wild.
like that we inspired them is crazy.
So anyway, we're talking with all them, and then there's people waiting to see them backstage, like just get a signature or whatever. So it's like, oh, talk to them. I'm gonna get out of here, but whatever. And it was great to see them. And then before I left, they said, wait, real quick, do you know what we still quote like when we're on set and stuff like that? And what? And he goes, Rocco, do you know when you had that Zordon head? Rangers. It was like, we're talking about that at the
Rangers.
Egyptian
That's sick.
theater.
We all walk around saying that. I know I do too.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Rangers.
So anyway, they were extremely nice. And for the record too, if you get a chance to see them, first of all, see the movie. They're touring it.
Yes.
Go see the movie. Also, maybe people don't know this. They definitely don't know this, but I think I could say this now. The thing they shot for our 64X
Mhm.
thing like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
that was the test. They were getting back into doing Nirvana the Band, the show, and wanted to test the cameras, the crew, whatever. They had the whole gang back together, and that's what they tested. They were like, let's do this and see how it goes, basically.
Yeah.
So go look up what their Nirvana the Band, the show, Mega64 special episode.
Yeah.
They did that a couple years ago.
So-
Go check that out. That's the test. That was the tee up for their new movie.
That's amazing. So cool. Also, check out the movie
cool.
Blackberry if you haven't seen it, because that
Yeah.
movie fucking
Yeah, that's
And
that
Blackberry.
movie rules.
That movie
It's
rules.
so good.
Anyway, so just want to say thank you to them and go see that movie. It comes to your town. They're touring it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other cities are, but
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sure it'll
Shouts out.
be near you soon.
Shouts
Congrats on the movie. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Anyway,
Stick around for
that's
after
all. I had to
show.
get that in there. Sorry
Post show
about that.
clarity
Yeah.
coming up.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
And I hope the check is in the mail.
What?
Being the inspiration
Oh,
for the movie.
The Inspirato check.
Yeah.
We accept Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Talk is cheap.
Couple loonies, couple toonies, send them our way.
Pay up. Okay.
If
Thanks.
if we don't get it soon, this might be a little preview of you guys.
What does it say?
It says Jenny.
Says Jenny. That
It says Jenny.
She
right
died
there.
of a mysterious illness.
I mean, it's not
AIDS.
that mysterious.